cakes than football. That's what Maryland does. Mount Sizzle does shrimp cake sandwiches fairly nicely. I know this isn't a classic late fall, early winter recipe, but I had a little shrimp in my freezer and I decided to get rid of it. Shrimp cakes and crew cuts. That's what Mount Sizzle does. Woo! It has a lot of fresh herb and spice in it.
The panko gives it that crunch.
Ideally, a shrimp cake should be about the texture of Thanksgiving stuffing. Think just mixed stovetop stuffing. To ensure that the cakes are set, I like to let them sit in the fridge overnight after they're mixed. The dry panko sucks up a lot of the juice.
Shrimp feast.
This remoulade is far from a classic remoulade. It has a little wang to it. Remoulade sauce dates back to the 14th century, and it is good on about everything. Shrimp cakes and jean jackets are what we do. Whoo! Nice and tangy. One catastrophe I do not want, particularly if I'm serving this to guests, paying or otherwise, is the cakes being too wet or too loose and falling apart. You want to saute this over medium-low heat for about 4 minutes per side. This side flip made me a little nervous. Plus, the more you diddle with this thing, the more chance it has to fall apart. Like an exceptionally uncoordinated fat kid off a poorly funded municipal diving board. And as usual when you're frying something, it's best not to touch it. Just let it go and then flip and let it go. It's kind of like a hamburger. You can use whatever bread you like.
My base model? Put on a couple slabs of hickory smoked bacon and a thin sliced avocado. Royal remoulade on the side to dip the sandwich so it doesn't get soggy. And potato chips or fries, or add a slice of tomato and romaine crunch or sprouts.